Hey everybody, this is Kelly Callahan with Spray Tan Class. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I wanted to answer a question that was asked of a student of mine over the phone call that we had earlier this week, and basically it was, how are you successful? What is it that you do that separates you from other people that are doing the same thing in the industry? So I wanted to go over a couple of different things that I personally do in order to make sure that I am doing the best that I can in serving my clients. A couple disclaimers before I start is, one, there are tons of struggles that I've had to go through and endure during this process. Sleepless nights, people telling me that I couldn't do it, people copying my work, friends kind of, doing the same thing that I'm doing, and, just little things here and there, my own, self getting in my own way, a lot of mental roadblocks that I had to kind of push through. And without the help of a lot of people, including my amazing fiance, some of my best friends, and people who are other entrepreneurs in the industry, as well as people who do different things, I think without their help I wouldn't be where I am today. So support is a huge thing that I contribute to my success. Having your cheerleaders on your side, letting you know that you are on the right path, having them support and love exactly what it is that you're doing. I also want to say that success for me isn't necessarily measured by a number that I'm getting. By me saying 6 figures, it's not to say, oh my god, I'm so amazing, I made it to the top, I'm successful. I think that is a tool that you use to measure success, I guess, for many people, especially in Western culture. So I just want you guys to know that the money thing is great. Obviously, we're all in business for money, but I think the biggest thing that I consider to be success is when you feel like you're in alignment with whatever it is you're doing and you're happy. And 2, you're serving your clients and they're reciprocating that happiness to you. So a couple of things that I wanted to attribute to my own success as an entrepreneur in the beauty industry. One being consistency. So I am 100% consistent with my clients and with people who are potentially going to work with me in the future. So what that means is I am, greeting them. I'm calling them when I say I'm going to call them. I'm following up with them. I'm in those Facebook groups. I'm in those groups every day to let you guys know that I'm there for support. Consistency is huge because it's going to show your potential clients as well as your clients that you actually care and that you're going to follow through with whatever it is that you're doing. My main objective in all of this, whenever I have a client that signs up, I want to make sure that they feel like their investment was worth their while. So I'm going to do exactly what I said I'm going to do. Whatever package they decide to go with, I'm going to provide them with every single thing on that list. And I usually do a little bit more for my one-on-one clients and people who I meet in person. Like I'll buy them a gift, or I'll take them out to lunch or something like that to make the experience better for them. I want to always over-deliver and under-promise, not the other way around. The second thing that I would attribute my success to is my attitude. There are days where I feel like I'm overwhelmed, I am anxious, and I think that that's fine. During those times, listen to your mind, listen to your body, and take a break. But most of the days I wake up eager. I wake up eager to do what I love to do, which is help other women, start their businesses or get trained in spray tanning. Whatever it is that I can do to help influence their decision on becoming an entrepreneur, that's what I love. I love to help people starting in the business, in any beauty business. So I love waking up, I love blogging, I love doing these videos for you guys, and I'm very excited. My attitude is like, yes, I get to do this every day of my life. And when you talk to me over the phone and you ask me about my personal experience, or if I speak to you in person, you can tell that I love what I do. There's nothing about my job that I don't like. If there was something about my job I don't like, I don't do it. Like, that's it. I'm the boss of my own work. So I can choose who to work with, what to do, what not to do. And I think that's important, as a business owner, to kind of decide, who you want to work with, what you want to do, because when you love what you do, your attitude reflects that. And so I think that's a huge one. Another thing I want to mention is that when everything is said and done, I want to feel good. I want to feel good about what it is that I'm offering to my clients. I want to feel good about the pricing that I'm asking for. And I want to know that I'm giving my all to my clients and that they're happy. By me meditating, setting goals, and really tweaking programs to make them better all the time, frequently, is something that I love to do. The third thing is innovation and marketing. So I'm sure you've heard me say this before. Those are the two magic words when it comes to getting your business out there and really separating yourself from everybody else. You want to have great marketing so that when people go to your website, they can see what you do, what you're about, and get a feel of whether they want to work with you or not. When I talk about innovation, I'm talking about your specific area of expertise. So for example, mine is spray tanning. And so what I decided to do in order to really set myself apart is I decided to really become the expert at spray tanning. So what I did was I took multiple classes. I created a whole training program around it. I learned how to contour. I learned how to competition tan. If you see some of my videos, you'll know that, I'm in the mix and I'm doing what I'm teaching. And I think that is super important, because if you've never done this and you're teaching it, how do you know what mistakes there are? And growing my business in that particular niche has helped me become successful. Also, I want to say that if you decide to go a different direction in your business, maybe you're kind of thinking outside the box and you try something new and you are not feeling it and you don't like it, it's okay to not do it. Don't feel like you have to do everything, because that's when it's going to explode in your face. So you don't want that to happen. I'm all about the baby steps. I'm all about, finding something that you love and creating something around that, rather than being everything to everyone. By honing in on what you love to do and what it is that you desire to offer to your clients, that's going to be a great way to find your niche, find your ideal client, and really provide them with the best service. Number 4, vision. I have this crazy imagination of what it is that I want to do, where I want to go, and how I want my business to look and be. By meditating every night and sometimes in the morning, I close my eyes, I have a vision of the people that I want to have in my life, how much money I want to make. And when I talk about money, I mean like a specific number. Your vision is very important, because if you don't have a goal, if you don't have a vision, if you don't know where you're going, you're going to end up getting lost somewhere. And sometimes that's a good thing, because you stumble across something, another avenue that maybe you didn't know about before. But at the same time, if you really want something bad enough, you have to think about that almost obsessively. It's kind of crazy. The type of vision that I have for my business, I go as detailed as to writing down a monthly goal every single month. Actually, I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, so this is a little crazy, but hopefully you guys can see it. Basically, I write down a number that I want to make every single month. And for every week, or every day I should say, I go ahead and circle what it is that I made for that day. At the end of the week, I'll write down the totals for the week, and then I'll add it up at the very end of the month. And typically I hit the goal, I would say 90% of the time, right on target. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit less, but if I have a vision and I really meditate every night and I don't get distracted by other things that are going on in my life, I'm pretty, confident, and I have faith that, that is going to be the number that I hit for the month. So it's fun for me, because it's like, okay, what can I do in order to offer more services to my clients that can help them better their own business? So it goes along with innovating, just making sure that you're serving your clients in the best way possible. And the more services you have, typically in that realm of whatever it is that you're doing, the better off you are. Number 5. So the last thing I want to go ahead and say is that I am not afraid to invest in my business. So continuing education, whether that be online or in person, and rebranding, revamping my training manuals, getting professional videos done, getting a bigger location, nicer equipment, or types of solution. There are so many things that I reinvest in that help me grow. I think that it is important to understand that you need to not be afraid of investing in yourself. I hired a coach for 3 hours for $1,500, and to most that would seem crazy, but for me, I knew that it would take me to the next level of where it is that I wanted to be. And ever since then, I started making, 5-figure months every month. And I think that a lot of that had to do with just breaking down my own mental barriers and having someone say, you can do this, you are completely on the right track. I always say that, even the best athletes have coaches. So why wouldn't you want a coach? If you wanted to be the best at your craft, why wouldn't you get a coach to help you build your business? So that's what I did. And I also got a virtual assistant, and she helps me with so many things. I love her so much, and I appreciate her being there. So there's a lot of things that go back into my business. It's not me just making money, it's me trying to create the best possible programs for my clients, because I know that when I first started in the spray tanning industry and I was looking for training, there wasn't anybody that offered business training in addition, with the spray tan technique, but also everybody that was training was selling their own product. So I didn't want to go with the training where I was being sold their product. I wanted to go to a training that had an unbiased review on some of the best products in the market. So that's why I created my business, is because I wanted to help people like me who were motivated, who were interested in starting their own business but didn't know exactly what licenses or insurance or anything to get. They wanted to make sure that they were offering the best type of solution, equipment, and technique for their clients. So those are the 5 ways I was able to grow my business. I would love to hear from you guys. If anything resonate with you, I hope that you guys know that I am a complete open book for you guys. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. But thank you so much for joining me again. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel down below. And next time I'll have Hannah with me. She's a little sick right now, so she's sleeping, but she misses you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.